Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Yoshi, and today it's going to be my Switch 2 1-year review, which, before we get into it, please subscribe. I want to get to 100 subs by the end of the year. By the time of recording this, I'm already at like 84 subs, so 16 more subs till I reach 100, which I'm so close to reaching that goal, so please subscribe and put a like on this video. So yeah, let's get into it. So, yeah, I honestly, it wasn't really a year for me since, the funny thing is, I kind of there's this Nintendo Switch 2 tracker that I used. Since it was sold out a bunch, almost everywhere. So I had trouble getting it, and I ended up getting it on June 25th at Target. But they kept it in their storage room instead of keeping it out for some reason, which is weird. So yeah, it was really hard to get one. So technically on the 25th, but I'm still going to do a Switch 2 1-year review, and I'm also going to do a Mario Kart World 1-year review. And first of all, these reviews might be a day late, but I'm going to try and also post out my Mario Kart World review on the same day, or it might be a day after. It depends, because I have a lot of other stuff to do today besides recording. So yeah, they might be a little bit late. I might have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, the Switch 2. I honestly think it's a really cool console, but right now the game lineup, Mario Kart World I think is a cool game, but right now I do have one of the problems is that it doesn't really have any banger games out right now. You could go check out my Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't really like Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I played a lot of it. But yeah, I haven't been a big fan of that. I have a new Yoshi and the Mysterious Book review that I haven't recorded yet, but I'm planning on having it coming out when I get halfway in the game. And I haven't been the biggest fan of Yoshi and the Mysterious Books either as much. The only game I've really liked so far is Mario Kart World. But I only got 3 or 4 Switch 2 games because of the GameCube. So yeah, I haven't gotten a lot, but yeah, I think it's pretty good so far. It just if they add a 3D Mario to this Direct though, I'm gonna be so excited. This will put a bigger score on the console, but right now they're just putting up a bunch of those obscure Nintendo series. Kirby Air Riders came out last year, Metroid Prime 4, which that didn't do well. So much other ones Pokemon Pocophia, Pokemon Spin-Off, Mario Tennis Fever. Nintendo doesn't seem to feel rushed at all. They even put out Tamagotchi Living the Dream. They don't seem rushed to put out their banger games right now. They even just put out Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. They're really not rushed, because I think they know that those aren't gonna be something that's gonna sell consoles. They gotta add some stuff to this Direct to actually make it do better. Because right now, yeah, I think the console's pretty good. I think it's better than the Switch in my opinion. And yeah, it's kind of near to one of my favorite consoles, because it was so hard for me to get, so it feels rewarding. And I do like how it's way more powerful than the Switch one. The Switch 2 runs at 4K HDR, 60 FPS, or sometimes 120 FPS, but it wouldn't run at 4K after that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good game right now. So sorry if I cut off there. I was just because if I can't help it, but yeah, my dogs are barking up there. So if you guys hear, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's get back to it. So yeah, I think Switch 2 is overall a pretty solid console. I like how it's really powerful and strong, and it's less laggy, and it does allow for a lot of good third parties. Even though I usually play my third parties on a PlayStation 5, because PlayStation 5 it still runs better. So I prefer PlayStation 5. But if you want to get a more cheaper, even though Switch 2 isn't cheap, especially with the price increase. But if you want to get a more cheaper console, you might as well just go for the Switch 2. If you want a cheaper console that's good for third parties and runs well, the Switch 2 is good for that. And also it's portable, but overall, the mouse feature, I think it's it's not that good. I think it's cool and it's really smooth. The only problem is that it feels so uncomfortable after a while, and they never really use it as much. Yeah, you can use it in the main menu. The games that Dragon Strive, that game I heard sucks, which I tried the demo of it. It does suck. The controls are so bad, especially the mouse feature does kind of bring it down, because I'm so tired of just doing that after an hour, and then you just move it back, and move it forward. Sometimes it's so bad. I haven't tried Welcome Tour, but I think it's better. But yeah, even Like, I tried for Donkey Kong Bonanza and the DK Artist mode, and, like, I thought it was okay, but I never really used it for that stuff. I just used the controls. Like, I always prefer using controls over mouse mode. Like, I can never really get that much fun out of it. Like, I mean, yeah, if it was for Mario Maker 3, though, I mean, I'd use mouse mode for that, because that would, like, be such a big improvement, but, I mean, what would be like, if Nintendo loves to add accessories, they should basically just add a Nintendo Switch 2 mouse accessory. Like, that's gonna fit so much more better. Like, I actually think that they should actually add that instead of actually just, like, no mouse accessory. Like, if they're actually adding all these other accessories, like, the mouse thing that, like, you put on, like, from the mouse, and, like, it's, like, a cover, and, like, it has the like, wrist strap on it, yeah, that. If they add that, then and, like, also the Mario Kart wheel, then they should definitely just add, like, just a mouse accessory to make it feel more comfortable. Like, I'd buy that, like, and they could just sell it for $5. Like, that's a decent price, but, like, I mean, they're probably not, because they're gonna sell it for, like, $30 knowing Nintendo, because they always add Nintendo tax to all their stuff. But yeah, that's honestly what I think of the Switch 2 right now. I don't think there's anything else other than, like, I mean, I think, oh yeah, there actually is a few other stuff. So, like, I think that it's cool. There's no really big updates besides the Switch 2 handheld boost mode, which, like, yeah, it's kind of helpful, but I never end up using it. And also, the battery is so short for Switch 2. Like, it's, like, so short. It usually lasts up to 2 hours, and that's why I always keep my brightness, like, really down and dark, because, like, then it's just, like, it lasts a little bit longer, but it doesn't make that much more big of a difference. If you had your brightness on max, it lasts to, like, 1 hour, and Nintendo said that it would last for 6 hours, but it never really does for me. It just ends up draining so much, so it's way more better to play on the TV than in handheld. But, like, otherwise, like, I think the big screen is cool. They still haven't added a Switch Lite or, like, Switch OLED, which, if Nintendo really wants to make a good marketing strat, they should just, like, sell Switch OLED, since, like, not Switch OLED. I'm not Switch Lite. Switch OLED is not the move. If you really want to sell all your consoles, then sell Switch Lite, and that would work way more better. But yeah, that's my Switch 2 review, 1 year review. There isn't a lot to talk about, because I'm trying not to talk about the games, because I want to keep reviews for them for other days. So yeah, that's my Switch 2 review for 1 year, even though, like, I got it on June 25th. But yeah, other than that, please subscribe, help me get to 100 subs by the end of the year, and I'll see you in the next video.